Alright guys, so the other day I did a little beard contour kind of demo, and I got a lot of requests to recreate that look, so I'm going to do that for you guys now. Now I don't normally wear my beard this short actually. I only do this for certain looks that I have coming out, which I have some looks that I'm going to be working on, and I need my beard to be a little bit shorter. Normally I like to wear a fuller beard because it gives some weight to my face when my face is really kind of oblong, more oval shaped, and really kind of, I feel like it doesn't have as much squareness or form to it. So when I wear my beard this short, I like to do certain things to make it look more square. Hopefully you guys enjoy and check out all the products. So the very first thing you're going to want to do is grab your beard color. Now I tend to use the Just for Men color, different formulas for different things. Some of them are a little bit more like tint and some are like harder core color that really hold. When my beard is this short, I really have to be careful because you don't want it to stain your skin. So be careful with the brush that you choose and the product you're choosing. I always like to go a little bit lighter or mix two shades versus going in with like a darker color, because you can always go darker, but if it looks too dark and flat, it looks artificial. Something else you want to try and make sure you do is go out in natural light, see the undertones that are in the hair. If your hair, sometimes mine actually pulls a little bit more warm red, so I like to go darker, warmer brown instead of just like a traditional black. You'll find two tubes usually. One is the color and one is the developer. And you get like a little mixing tray that looks like that. And you're just gonna do a little tiny bit. And depending on how often you trim your beard, really affects how many times you do this. So we have the first one in there, and then we're gonna get a little bit, and you wanna do equal parts to this. This works really quick, takes about 4 minutes. So I'm gonna shower right after we do this. Now I'm gonna use the tool that it comes with just to mix the product. I don't like to apply it with it, just like that, and mix it, because the brush just sucks. It's not a very good brush. So we're gonna take a spoolie. This one is from Dior, and I'm just gonna kind of like brush the color onto it. And then we're gonna come in here and just lightly go in. I already did the other parts of my beard, but it takes too long, so I only wanted to do this little bit in the front for you guys so you can see how it works. I'm looking in the monitor so you can see what I'm doing. Sorry if I'm not looking in the light. And I also like to try to match my eyebrows, because if this color here is the same, this color should also be the same. And sometimes they get grays in here, so I'll even put a little bit in there. But you don't want to leave it really long in the brow because it can break your brow hair. But you can see it's already developing and getting a lot darker here. So I'm going to stop right there and wait, and then we're going to rinse it off and then go from there. Okay. So you can see already it's getting pretty dark and even tinting the skin a little bit. So now it means it's time to wash it off. So we want to do that pretty quick. I'm gonna go wash off in the bathroom, but I'm gonna show you kind of the products I use to wash this off. It is actually really important. So spritz your face with water, like that. And then we're gonna take a face wash. This one is from a brand called Daemon. And what I like about it is that when I use color and I color my beard, I don't want to use a product that's going, this is what it looks like, that's gonna strip the beard color that I just applied, and that does happen, so be very careful which products you select. And then I'm also gonna use a beard scrub. The reason I do this is I want to clean the skin, not strip the color, wash the beard, and I use the face wash to provide slip for the scrub. Now this is a face and beard scrub, and I'm gonna remove any dead skin off the surface of my skin, as well as it helps me kind of lift that color off the skin, so you don't want it to stain. And I really work it in here like that, all up in it, and it'll just help you lift the color off the skin but not off the hair, and it'll leave you these really nice soft skin underneath, which is also really good because I'm gonna shave as well right after this, and it helps kind of lift those hairs. So if you get ingrown hairs, it's actually really good to do a beard scrub prior to shaving. If you get dry patches in your beard, it's also really nice because it helps lift that out as well. And because of the way I'm gonna do this, it's really helpful. So I'm gonna go rinse this off and I will be right back. Okay, so now you can see that the color is washed off, but if you look, it's not staining my skin anymore. It's just in here in the beard. So now we're gonna get started with the clippers. Now this part is about objectivity. You want to be realistic about what you can do with the beard and what you can't do. I like to keep it at a 4 in here to a 3 and then blend it together. Now because my face is more oval shaped and a little longer, I wanna cut some of that out, and I do that by kind of taking this like this here and shaping it down to give me more structure and a little bit of a lift on the cheekbones as well. And then this side of my jaw is a little bit weaker than this side, so I kind of want to match that. So the way I do it is I go with the 5 guard first, and then I just trim the bottom parts out underneath. But you also want to make sure when you do the razor that you hit it right here just above the Adam's apple, which will become more clear as to why that is in just a minute. So let's get started. So we're going to go with the 5 first and just start underneath. Now that we've evened out the jaw and we keep this part darker underneath so that it provides a kind of a contour, so it makes the jawline look much stronger. And then you're gonna take your 3 guard and you're gonna go everywhere else, but not below the jaw. All right, so it's coming together. You can see that I've shortened this. You can see that the grays are gone. There's a lot of length down here. So we've got our shape. Now we're gonna take a beard brush and comb through the hair, making sure that it's all going the same direction. This is actually very, very important. If you don't do this, it's not gonna work as well. And then what you wanna do is you can already see my skin through the hair, but I have very coarse, thick, dense hair. So it's important to know and understand these things when you're working with your beard and what kind of hair you have. So we brush the hair in the same direction. Now we can go in with another guard. So we're gonna take a 1 guard, but I'm gonna go downward, and to determine the shape, you just gotta figure out what you want. So for me, I really like when the beard in the jawline is super square with a slight indentation in here, a little bit of a lift here, and I like this to look more hollowed out so that it looks very structured. You know, that kind of model look. So the way you do that is you take your clippers and you start kind of etching that out, but you want to go downward. You don't want to go up, otherwise it's going to leave you bald. So you always want to go down, find the shape that you want. I do it by sucking in my cheeks a little bit and then going in with the clippers. So So in this stage now, after I've done the clippers on the 1 guard, I brush it again just to make sure that I like the way that that looks. You can see the length here and it's shorter here, exposing more skin. So when I turn, you see like kind of the contour that it's creating. I do this just to make sure that I got it right. I also have this now shorter so it looks like it's coming forward, and the same over here. And then I also avoided going too low in this section so that it kind of like dips in. Now, once I wash my face again and just kind of rinse it, it's gonna look even that much more prominent. So I like to use this beard oil from The Art of Shaving. I just take it when I'm not doing like a full shave, and I put a little bit on my finger, and then I come in here and I just start applying it to where I want to use the razor. You can use a straight edge, you can use whatever you desire. I like to do a little bit in here too. And then of course, the neckline. Okay, so this is actually really, really important. So when you look at your face and you're determining where to start your razor, you want to look straight ahead and on, determine where and what lighting you're typically gonna be found in, and that's the position that you should shave. So for me, it's like right here where that cuts. So that's where we place that. The other day I went a little too high, but it grows back. Now's the razor part. This is a brand new razor, and I just take it, pull a little tension here, and you're just going to get yourself a nice straight line there. Same on this side. Make sure that they are symmetrical. And then in here, I don't go against the grain on this part. I actually just kind of come here and I like to follow the line of my tattoo and literally just bring it down into that shape like that. So you can see it cleans that up for you, and I'll do the other side. You can see the look is coming together when I make like my little sunken in jaw face kind of thing. You can really see the definition here and how this kind of pops out as well. So when you do that facial expression like that, you can really see it starting to take the shape. So that's why I like to do my beard that way. You can see it's a little darker here to kind of pull this in, strong here, lighter in here, and then darker again in here, giving you that kind of hollowed look or more square jaw. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of skincare for you guys so you can see kind of why I do it in this order. So I always do eye cream first, and I need time for the products to seep in. So tiny bit on your ring finger. This one is autocorrect from Sunday Riley. I like this one just because I feel like not only does it work and hydrate my eye area, but it brightens it instantly, and it pairs well with correctors and concealer, which I do use. I'm being a little bit more aggressive than I normally am, but I'm kind of in a hurry. So there you go. So just under that, and you can see it's really light reflective. So it's like bouncing that light out, making your eyes look a little bit more awake. So we love that. All right, the next product I like to use is also from Daemon, and this is a face and beard oil, which I love oils. You don't need a lot, tiny bit. And what I like about it, especially as a Latino man, is again, my beard is so thick and the hair is so coarse. It takes a really good oil to hydrate. And this one just smells good, softens the hair so we're not scratching anybody's face up. And then I really just kind of press it into the skin and let it absorb before I move into any other products. So we're gonna give that just a moment here. It has nice healthy glow, and once it absorbs, which it does pretty quickly, I can go in with other products and go from there. So okay, so the next step that we're gonna do is we're gonna trim around the mustache and down here on the lower lip line to get more precision, and then we're gonna do a little something with that in a minute. So I'm gonna get going with that, and I like to just take away those little hairs at the tip, going even a little higher right here in the Cupid's bow. On the lower lip line, we just very carefully trim that away. The next step is going to be to take a flat-ended brush and a brow product. This is from Officially His, and you can use a brow product in your beard as well. I like to do that. What I will do is take a little bit of the Slick from Urban Decay. I'm gonna spritz my brush with that first before I dip into the powder and just give it a little spritz. What it does is it makes it very water resistant, so I don't have to worry about anything lifting on me or moving throughout the day, or if I'm like going to the gym or something. Now what I want to do is take the brow color. This one is soft brown, and take the dampened brush, and you're just gonna lightly press it. And then I like to start in here first for my lip, because I want to darken this to make it look a little fuller. So by making this look like receding, it makes the lip look more pouty. Like that. And you can see this darker edge here and the softer side over there. And then for the jaw, we're gonna go darker in here. I don't need to do too much on this side because this side's the good side. This is the stronger side. So I just like lightly fill in here. And whatever color you choose for your brow, it should also be in your beard so that the color's all very uniform and it looks more realistic that way. And then Make that little face. So you can see like that. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So after I've gotten the shape that I want, which I have it already, you can see there's some shape in here and here. And it gives that illusion. My lip now looks like it's more pouting on the bottom. Now I'm gonna take a lip liner. This is Walk of Shame from Urban Decay, and I'm just gonna place it over here on top where that false kind of fleshy tone line is. When you do this, what you're doing is you're playing with the light. Things that are lighter and much more opaque reflect light more, giving things more volume, making it look like it's pushing forward. So by taking it a little bit just in here, it really helps make this pop. And you can see this side to this side, how different that actually looks. And I just very carefully do it on the other side too. So if your lip is a little wonky or not even, you can actually just do this to give it a new shape and a little bit of a lift. And then just take your finger and soften it out a little bit. And then the same on the bottom. So the next step after I've done the lip liner is I take this lip balm from Daemon as well, and I just go over and really work it into the lip, soften the line. And what I like about this lip balm is that it's hydrating, but it doesn't make my lips look too glossy. Sometimes the lip balm looks too shiny and it's not really like my favorite thing. I don't want to look like I have lip gloss on. I want to look like my lips are full, pouty, and kissable. Next step is going to be to take the Huda Beauty Tantor. This is shade medium. There are, I believe, 5 shades you can pick from. This step is actually really important. So you don't want to use a concealer to do this step. You want something like this because it's thinner and it's going to give you shape and depth, not necessarily coverage. It's also easier to blend into the beard line, and you want it to blend into your beard as well as up here on top of the cheek, because it's going to kind of be this transitional tone that's going to make this look more natural. So very carefully with the brush. This brush is from Christopher Buckle, and you're just going to touch the product like that's how much you need. And then you're going to go in here and you're going to follow the same shape here, and you're just going to hit it like that. And then you're just going to start buffing this in, and you can flip it to the other side to do that. And just pull it down. So now you see there's like more of a shape to it. And then we'll do the same on this side. There's shape and definition to the jawline, to the structure of my face. A lot of that kind of weight is now taken out. And there is a final step. Add a little bit of powder into the beard. I like to use loose powders for this. A pressed powder or foundation powder just doesn't work the same. So I take the soft matte powder from NARS Cosmetics. I wear shade Mountain, so if you're close to my color, it's gonna be this. I take a brush from my Kitco. You want something that's gonna fit like right in there and be dense. So pick up a little bit of the powder, just like this, and you're gonna stamp it. So that you have this contrast of like light here and dark here, so that it looks more pronounced. All right guys, so there you have it. That is my beard kind of contour demo and how I reshape my face using skincare, makeup, as well as my actual beard to give a look. Some final tips I would like to show you is when you're doing your neck area here, you can always put that powder here as well. And that texture, that matte bright texture from the powder will make this chin pop out much more and give you that nice, strong chin as well. I'm gonna go finish the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. All right, so here is the finished look. I put on my foundation, which I wear Officially His foundation. I blend it out with the brush, apply a little bit of powder. I do curl my lashes as well. I'm gonna apply a little bit of a bronzer. This is also from Officially His. It's a matte bronzer in shade medium. And where you would want to hit the bronzer, looks just like that, is you're going to place it here. And it's just going to give you a little bit of warmth and a little bit of color without looking too crazy. A little bit down the nose, like that. And then I'll even take, because I like a little bit more of a dewier kind of a look, this product is from Ilia. This is called Summertime. Looks just like this. And I just, right there, and right there. And I just take my finger and blend that away. And that's it, guys. Pretty simple to do, easy makeup. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial and that quick demo on the beard and lip contouring for men. This is the way that I like to do my face when I wear my beard this short. Please make sure you guys subscribe. You tune into my Instagram, AR Artistry, as well as my TikTok and my Talk Shop Live channel as well for Talk Shop Live Beauty. Can't wait to see you guys all later. And we are also going to be doing a men's kind of complexion, but I'm going to do that at a later time. So I can't wait to see you guys all later, and take care. Bye.